Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna actually do like a chit chatty video because I've been getting some questions about like kind of doing different type of videos, and I mean I kind of get it because I really don't talk about myself a lot, like ever. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna do a makeup video, so I'm gonna be using like all new products. Now I did film this video like a week ago and I hated it, so I'm actually refilming it, but these are still products that are very new. So let's just pretend that I didn't try to film this video before, so I didn't use these products. We're using them again because I did it. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to do my makeup and talk, which is very hard for me, which is probably why I don't do chit chat videos. So yeah, you guys want to know more about me, and I guess I get that because I don't come on my channel and talk about myself. Like I don't talk about my private life, I don't talk about my personal business, you know, I just don't. So we're gonna give this a try. So I figure why not start out with like my pregnancy story, like how I found out that I was pregnant, because a lot of you don't know that I'm a parent, which is weird because my son has been in plenty of my videos. And yeah, but I guess a lot of you are like newer, and you know, if I don't talk about it and you don't watch old videos, then you wouldn't ever know. So I'm gonna be using a new eyeshadow palette that I got from MAC. I got a cute little PR package, and it came with this eyeshadow palette in it, and this is the Art Library palette, and this one is the It's Designer palette. So we're gonna start with eyeshadow. I'm gonna actually put my hair back because otherwise I'll just be fidgeting with it, and who wants to watch me do that? So the first thing we're gonna do is go in with some eyeshadow primer, and this is the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish primer. This is new to me. I've never used it, and I really don't do eyeshadow that often, so ooh, that's why too. But yeah, let's talk about when I found out I was pregnant. I was 19, you know, living my good old 19-year-old life. So I made an appointment at like a Planned Parenthood to go and get some birth control, right? So you know, when you go to like doctor's offices or whatever, you have to take like pee tests to make sure you're not pregnant and all that good stuff. So I did all that. I wasn't pregnant, hallelujah. So I did that, and then I ended up getting my prescription for my birth control, right? We're going in with eyeshadow, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna do like an orange look. So yeah, the first time I filmed this video, I tried to do the makeup that was on like the information book. Ooh! It was a hot mess. I'm gonna insert it somewhere. It was a hot mess, y'all. I could not upload that video. It was a hot ass mess. Like that. So yeah, this is just what the palette looks like. It's really cute, really vibrant, and since I never do eyeshadow, I figure I should do some daggone eyeshadow, right? So yeah, we're gonna go in with some eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go in with the orange, and the orange is Can't Afford This. It's a matte shade. Yeah, we're gonna go in with orange. But let me get a different eyeshadow brush. Thankfully, I just washed a whole bunch of makeup brushes, so I have lots of clean brushes right now. But anyways, so yeah, I left my appointment, got my birth control prescription, so I was like, yes, I'm good, you know, I won't have to worry about anything. You're right. Okay, so I get my birth control, and I think it's like when you start your period is when you're supposed to, you know, take your first birth control pill. But honestly, I don't even remember how it goes. That was so long ago. But yeah, just know I was waiting. I was waiting to start my period so I can start the birth control. You know, a week goes by. 2 weeks go by, and I'm just like, wow, my period is late. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, what's going on? So by this time, I had moved out on my own. Me and a friend of mine had got our own place together, so I was living on my own. I was working a full-time job, and I was going to school on my days off. So I was working 5 days out the week and going to school 2 days out the week. So I was busy, okay? I was busy, and then, you know, my period was late. I started getting real tired. I remember, you know, I just wasn't feeling like myself. So I'm like, well, what the hell is going on? So I told my boyfriend to come over, and I was like, man, my period's late. I'm not feeling like myself. So come over. So he came over. We ended up going to get a pregnancy test. And the whole time in the back of my head, I'm just like, yeah, we're going to get this pregnancy test, but there ain't no way I'm pregnant. Like, what the heck? At this point, I'm just like, I can't even get pregnant, okay? At this point, I'm just like, there's no way I could get pregnant. Okay, so we come back to my place, and I take, you know, the pregnancy test. And it was just like one of those pregnancy tests where it's like one line, you're not pregnant, 2 lines, you are pregnant. So I took the test, and we wait a little bit. You know, we just chit-chatting like, hey, I ain't pregnant. I ain't pregnant. So I go look at the test, and lo and behold, it's positive. I'm pregnant. Yay. So let me show y'all. This is me. Pretend this is the pregnancy test. So this is me picking up the test, looking at the test like, no, looking at the instructions like, this is wrong. Something wrong with this test. So I'm just looking at it like in complete silence, like in disbelief. I was in denial for like the longest. So I'm looking at it, and Josh is like, what does it say? So I set it down, and I'm like, go look at it yourself. So he goes look at it. It's a moment of silence on his behalf too. So we're both just like, wow, what are we gonna do? Like, we're pregnant. Like, what are we gonna do? We're 19. Like, what the heck? And I was just in like a state of shock, but still in denial. Like, I was just like, man, I'm not pregnant. There's no way. Like, there's no way. And then boom, 9 months later, you know, I had a baby. So it was real. It was really real. I had to grow up real quick. You know, I was a month too late trying to get some birth control. Like, ain't that something? Like, I'm trying to do the right thing and get on birth control so I don't get pregnant. And in the midst of me getting the birth control, like, I couldn't even take it, because just that quick I got pregnant. That is so crazy. God was like, girl, you better sit your ass down. Okay, you doing too much. Take this baby. Pretty much. Back then, I was, you know, I was just like, my life is over. Like, what am I going to do? I was super afraid to tell my parents. I was just like, oh my God, I'm so ashamed. Like, none of my friends had kids. I was just like, wow, what am I going to do? So, I mean, when I look back on it now, I'm so happy it happened when it happened. I just feel like, you know, this was my path. Like, you know, this was meant to be. I was supposed to have, you know, Josh, and, you know, I couldn't be more happy now. Back then, I was just like, why me? I'm trying to live my life. My friends are, you know, going out, and I'm, you know, pregnant, stuck in the house. But you know what? I wouldn't change any of it for the world. You know, I don't even remember what my life was like before Josh. Like, I don't remember what it felt like to be carefree. I don't remember any of that. Like, it's crazy. It's so crazy how a child changes your life for the better. I can't imagine my life without him. You know, he's very special to me. I don't know, it's just weird. And then, you know, being a parent is a task in itself. Like, it's one thing to look after yourself and take care of yourself, but to be responsible for a whole other human, it's difficult at times. I feel like I'm a worrier. Like, I worry a lot. Like, you know, like, I worry a lot. Like, you know, I'm responsible for this person. So, you know, I need to make sure that he's good at all times. You know, I need to make sure he's okay at all times. Like, when I'm in a carpool line picking him up from school and he don't come out right away, I'm just like panic mode. Like, where's my kid? Like, why is he outside yet? Like, that's me. So, I don't know. It's so weird. But, you know, I love my baby. I wouldn't change it for the world. So, I'm like one and done. You know, I don't think I want any more kids at this point. You know, it's just, if it happens, it happens, but I don't really want any more kids, honestly. Truly, honestly, truly. This is cute. It's almost like a little sunset. I feel like I should add another color to it. I don't know. Maybe we'll just go with this for now. I'm gonna go in with my eyebrows. I have two new brow pencils. I have the CoverGirl brow pencil, ultra fine brow pencil, and then I have this ColourPop brow boss pencil. One is in dark brown, and then the CoverGirl is in soft brown, and they're pretty much the same. I like more fine pencils, so let's go with CoverGirl because she's way skinnier than that ColourPop one. So, that's how I found out I was pregnant. Wasn't expecting it at all. I was very shooken. I was shooketh. You know, I was just living my life. Living my life. I was just like, you couldn't flatten my tire? You had to give me a whole baby? But you know, I wouldn't change it for the world. But yeah, that's it. That's how I found out I was pregnant. I was shook. I was very ashamed. And you know, sometimes I do want another kid only because I didn't really enjoy my pregnancy. Like, I was upset at myself and I was just embarrassed. So I didn't take a lot of pictures. You know, I didn't do a lot of things that I would do now. Like, if I was pregnant now, I'll be that girl holding my bump every 5 seconds, taking a million pictures. You know, I would be doing all of that. But I think it was just because I was young and I was just like, I let my parents down, I let myself down. And, you know, I regret that. I regret not enjoying my pregnancy. But that's it. That's probably like the only regret I have in life. So, yeah, that's that. But, yeah, you guys just want to know more about me in my life, I guess. So, I don't know. Just give me some topics down below for, like, these chit-chat type videos if I start doing these. Depending on how this one turns out. But I think I might start doing, chit-chat videos, like chit-chat makeup videos, chit-chat hair videos, chit-chat videos, you know, yeah, we can do that. My eyebrows are cousins, okay? They're not even sisters at this point. They're not twins, they're not sisters, they're not half-sisters, they're cousins. Ooh! My eyebrows are a hot-ass mess. Oh my god. This brow pencil is really nice though. I'm gonna go in with face now. So I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I've used this before, but this is a brand new one, so does that count? Yeah, this is, I love this primer. It just makes your skin so smooth and so soft. gonna use this NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. I got it at Ulta and I got it in the shade Nutmeg. I think I did a good job picking out the shade because it's a good match for me. So yeah, I'm just going in with a damp beauty blender. And we're just gonna blend this all the way out. So this is a 24-hour matte finish foundation and it is full coverage. I also got the Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer in the shade Caramel. This one I just went based off of the concealer that I use now, which is Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Caramel, and I thought this one looked nice and yellow like that one, so that's why I chose this one. So yeah, we're just gonna blend out our concealer. It is really hard to talk and actually do your makeup for real at the same time. But yeah, I'm pretty open to, you know, topics you guys want to talk about. We can talk about lots of topics. You know, I don't mind that at all. So I'm going to go in with a contour shade, and normally I would use my Fenty Beauty stick, matchstick, but I just got these Black Radiance foundation sticks in, so I'm going to use a darker shade to contour with. So I have Cashmere and Cocoa Bean, and I think I'm going to use Cashmere because Cocoa Bean looks a little dark, and I don't want it to be too dark and then I blend it out and it looks like real unblended. That looks good. Okay, so I'm going to blend that out with a brush. It's a cute shape. So yeah, I don't really want this video to be too long because I be seeing Get Ready With Me since like 30, 40, 50, an hour, 2 hours, and I'm just like, dang, that's a long time. I can't sit there and watch a video for that long. So I think I'm not gonna talk for the rest of this video, and we're just gonna kind of speed through it. But yeah, I like this color. I think let's take it down the nose. I'm scared because it's a little wide. Okay, that was cool. And yeah, let's speed it up. Let's speed it up.